Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? I'm Tim Black. Welcome to Coffee with Tim Black. I was just rereading the new Jim Crow. What's the relevance of the new Jim Crow right now? Well, believe it or not, America's never seen this amount of unemployment. And since we're all living in this situation, I just thought I needed a refresher course on the fact that slavery never ended. So, check this out, guys. Something's happening to our economy. It's going bye-bye. Yeah, the old paradigms are no longer working. Business as usual is not functioning. And all of the virtues and policies that Bernie Sanders has been adamant in policing and politicking for, and that we were fighting for, that I continue to fight for, have come to be things that need to happen right now. One of those being Medicare for all, because obviously, guys, just think about all the people who had symptoms but weren't sure it's the coronavirus, so they stayed home because they can't afford to go to the doctor. Those people, in turn, get sicker and sicker. Then they end up at the emergency room where some of them die. And we have people like Joe Biden saying, that wouldn't help. People being able to go to the doctor and not worry about costs wouldn't help. See, Joe Biden's reasoning is, he says, well, it doesn't matter. We're not charging people for the coronavirus. But what if it's not the coronavirus? What if people think, hey, what if I just got the flu? Then they go to the doctor and they got a big bill. So they are taking chances with their lives predetermined by the amount of money that they have. And I know rich people or people who are well off don't give a shit, but us people who work for a living and us who have a meager existence, who live paycheck to paycheck, which is 50% of Americans, well, we kind of care. Didn't you guys back away from Medicare for all? Yeah. They start running away from it. And now, the time has come for the idea. I mean, it's always been time for the idea, but now maybe some people will have the backbone needed to actually make it happen. So, Bernie Sanders' idea of Medicare for all, this is the time. This is when it's time to go. This is why I got to fight and push, because that's what my platform's for. I'm an activist at heart, baby. Work this one. So now, but that's not the only policy point of Bernie Sanders that's actually getting some play right now. People looking at it going, yeah, maybe that'd be a good idea. Federal jobs guarantee. Yeah, federal jobs guarantee. See, a funny thing happens when 6.6 million people file unemployment in 1 week and a total of about 10 million people, unprecedented numbers. We're talking numbers, big numbers. When that happens, when that many people become unemployed in a short amount of time, we realize something. Even though they cut a stimulus check where they threw a couple pennies at folks, that's not going to last. So now they got this program that Nancy Pelosi's introduced. It's called the Moving Forward Act. Something like that. I don't have a teleprompter. It's the Moving Forward Act. It's an act. It's a jobs program, a federal jobs guarantee program, which will give people an opportunity to work on infrastructure in their state. This is big. You didn't think that was going to happen, did you? Either they can keep giving people stimulus packages, or at some point they're going to have to say, you know what? Here goes a job doing something in the state that really needs to be done. Here's how much it'll pay. How about that? See, this is the idea that Bernie Sanders was talking about before, and people were saying, oh, God, it'll like being a slave for the state if I work for the government. And I'm like, slow down, dog. I live in D.C. We're federal contract area. It's the most affluent black area in the country, the Washington metropolitan area. And guess what the predominant job is? Federal contractor. But you wouldn't know that because you don't have to know that. Okay, it's my job to tell you, now you know that. Besides that, guys, we also have another issue. It's called, money. Yeah, people are going to need money in order to survive. People are going to need money in order to pay their bills. And unless they halt all mortgages and rent and utilities and gas, everything should be free right now. We're looking at the end of days, man. Well, let's stay optimistic, Tim Black, potentially. So anyway, back to the point, guys. Check it out. Bernie Sanders, 2 platform, 2 policies, benchmarks of his candidacy, federal jobs guarantee plan on the table now, being discussed. Mitch McConnell seriously considering it. I mean, last thing Mitch McConnell wants is a bunch of poor people actually getting checks for not working. He don't like that. You got to get out and do that. So now's a good time. And if we can get the brainwashing out of people's heads, maybe now they understand why Medicare for All is so important. Hell, Hillary Clinton was even tweeting about the need for people not to lose their health care. Oh, wow. Because, a little thing happens when you lose your job. People lose their health care coverage. Yeah. Hit me up on Facebook and Twitter as Real Tim Black, and follow me on Instagram as Tim Black at Night. Yeah, I'm there too, Johnson.